Okay, once I had a terrifying journey. I was driving up to Scotland in my car, and I was driving along a quiet country road, and the rain was lashing down and it was pitch dark, and my car developed a fault and broke down at the side of the road, and I was terrified. I didn't know where I was, and it was the middle of the night. So I got out of my car and I walked and I walked and I walked through the fields and I walked over the moors, and the wind was howling and the rain was lashing and it was very, very dark. And in the distance I came across an old stone cottage in the dark. As I approached the door, I was fearful of who might answer. And when I got to the door and I knocked upon it, an old lady came to the door and she said to me, "Come in, come in, come in." And I noticed as she sat and she prepared me some bread and some tea, that her finger, her middle finger, was missing. And I said to her, "What's happened to your middle finger?" She said, "I can't tell you. It's a scary, scary tale." So after I'd eaten my bread, I left the house and I set off to try and find my car again in the dark. And as I was walking through the dark, I came upon a castle. And in the castle, no lights were on, and when I banged on the door, nobody would answer the door. But back at the lady's house, I'd seen that there was a ring on the table when she fed me the bread, and so I'd stolen it and put it in my pocket. And I banged and banged and banged on the castle door and nobody answered. And eventually a little light came on, and an old woman came to the door, and as she opened the door, I noticed that she was a ghost. She wasn't alive. And I went in and I was really terrified. And I noticed that yet again, this ghostly lady's hand was missing, the finger was missing on her hand. And I said to her, "Lady, ghost, where is your finger?" And she said, "Well, once upon a time when I was alive and I was a real woman, a man came to my door and he banged on the door and I gave him bread and he stole the ring." And I thought to myself, that was me. I've just been in the house, in the lady's house, and I've just stolen a ring. And I said, "But where's your finger?" She said, "You know." And I said, "Where's the ring from your finger?" And she said, "You've got it!" Did you like that? Was that scary? For the life in me, I've no idea